Alright guys, no introduction needed for me, because this is part 2 of my Philadelphia rant. A lot of these problems that I'm saying might be in other large cities. I've been to many other large cities, to be honest with you. Usually when I go to another state, I'm usually in some small town or something. But anyways, bear with me. Philadelphia is known for this shit. Philadelphia just loves to do construction everywhere. And I'm talking about in places where one day it just looks fine, it looks like it's just been redone. And the next day there's a bunch of fucking orange signs and big trucks and ditches and shit everywhere. And it's like, what are you fixing? What are you fixing? And yet, there are some streets in this city since I've been a kid that are pothole ridden. I'm talking because I just started recently driving, and holy shit, the potholes here are so horrendous that they're literally big enough to be a pot. They're not just a little dent in the road, they're a literal hole that if you fall in there, your car will get stuck. I've seen it. It's fucking ridiculous. You're spending all this money fixing shit that don't need to be fixed, but you got the bridges that you know, they look crap, they look cruddy, you know, they need to be painted and stuff before they rust over completely, and you got these potholes that are as old as Jesus. Literally, it's crazy. Can we please just fix the shit that matters, not just fix shit just to justify some fucking budget? I mean, that's what I hear that they do. I don't know too much about construction. You know, if I seem ignorant on this, which I probably am, somebody educate me, please. I would like to know why construction people just seem to be fixing shit that ain't broken, but yet shit that sits around for years isn't getting fixed. Some of the fast food restaurants. Now, this shouldn't pertain too much to tourists, because you tourists will pretty much be going for good restaurants, decent restaurants, classy restaurants. I'm talking about fast food, McDonald's and shit. In some of the city slum areas where tourists won't go, there's this one McDonald's, and I've never been in it simply because I've heard about this, and I still hear about it to this day, so apparently it's true. There's one that's up on Bridge and Pratt. For those of you in Philadelphia, you know about it. It's up there in North Philadelphia, Kensington, Frankfurt area, wherever the fuck it is. That the McDonald's there just so happens to have a nice rat and roach contingent that fucking just overruns the place. Seriously, who the fuck would eat there? What are they doing about this? No one has shut this shit down. It's sad. There was a KFC not too far from where I live at that got shut down. I'm not sure why it got shut down, but from what people have been telling me about it, it's just dirty. You know, the people didn't wash their hands there. Freaking animals run up in there and stuff. It's crazy. You know, some of the fast food restaurants here are just not upkept. So if you want to go to a fast food restaurant, I suggest you go where a lot of the tourists are, or where the neighborhood isn't too bad. Basically, wherever it's not ghetto. That's where most of the nasty people and criminals come from. So it ain't like anybody that's coming to Philadelphia, excuse me, is going to want to go there anyways. I'm just saying, that's one of the things that pisses me off. Let me see, what else can I say about Philadelphia? Oh yes, some of the public transportation. Now I said some good things about it because there's a lot of it, but some of the bus routes are on time and quite punctual. And then you got those few. I mean, it seems like sometimes the buses just don't come because they don't feel like coming. Like the bus is supposed to, there's a bus coming at 5:30, there's a bus coming at 5:50, there's a bus coming at 6:10, and I have to catch that 5:30 bus, and then all of a sudden it just doesn't come for no apparent reason. There's no traffic jams, the bus didn't break down, it's regular once in a while, oh, I don't feel like coming, and you want to wait late for work or school or whatever. This is back when I used to catch the bus and everything. And it's like, what the fuck? So in public transportation, a lot of it, the trains and trolleys are usually punctual. It's the fucking buses. The buses are a pain in the dick. They just don't like to come sometimes. And it really fucks everything up, especially for tourists who don't have a rent-a-car for whatever reason and take the public transportation, and you have to, you know, meet a certain person or place at some time. Yeah, you're going to be disappointed, so you better go real fucking early. Oh, man. Even in the non-ghetto places, It's these guys who it's people who like to blast loud, obnoxious music from their cars. And I've seen where these guys, they're not going anywhere, they're just going around in circles. Going around in circles. Going around in circles. Blasting this no-name ass clown rapper, talking about bitches, hoes, kill nigga. And it's like, dude, no one wants to hear your shit. We don't want to hear that bullfuck. We don't want to hear that crap. Turn that shit down. And it just keeps going and going and going and going. And this will even happen in the quiet parts of town sometimes. And it's fucking annoying. Speaking of annoying, remember I was talking about those mean people, those disgusting, rotten, irresponsible people? The ones with kids. Oh, no. The ones with kids. Because their kids are just as bad. You got kids that'll run up to you and fucking kick you or hit you or call you names and shit, and the parents just don't give a fuck. They're either sitting there doing anything or they're laughing. And it's like, hello, control your child. I mean, I know this happens everywhere, but Philadelphia is really prominent. Fucking kids are just running around. The parent will be all the way over here, and the kid will be 2-year-old, 3-year-old trying to cross the street. And it's like, hello. Your child, your little womb turd is about to get run over by a car. Oh, don't tell me how to raise my kids. Damn, okay. I'm trying to make sure your kid doesn't become a road pancake. I've seen this happen to someone. It hasn't happened to me, but I've seen it happen to someone, this argument. It's like people just don't care about their kids here. They just run over the damn place and shit. They might as well join the rats and the roaches and shit. Just run around the place, eat everything and shit. I mean, people, come on. What is wrong with our city? Our city can be so much better. We can be so much friendlier. But instead we gotta have these nasty attitudes. We gotta have womb turds running around. We gotta have construction work that isn't being done on prominent places. And the freaking public transportation, has gotta be all ass clownish about, their punctuality. And there's so many other problems to this city. But I can't really get into that because it's bad enough that some of the things I've listed are, very prominent in other large cities. But if I just keep going, I'll pretty much probably mirror New York or, Los Angeles or something like that. And Philadelphia is a big city, but not as big as those cities. So they probably have it a lot worse. So I should be kind of thankful of what I got now. But Philadelphia, over the past few years, has had a really nasty crime rate. More than, your stereotypical bad cities, especially since we're next to Camden. Oh yeah, did I mention the trash? I forgot about the trash. How can I forget about one of the worst parts of Philadelphia? The fucking trash. There is garbage everywhere. I'm sorry. This is probably the worst aspect of Philadelphia. The fucking garbage. How come let me see. I've tripped over gallons of milk that were empty, milk jugs. I've tripped over entire shoe boxes. Fuck, I've seen my friend trip over a fucking entire cube of fried rice. Fried rice that wouldn't break. A cube! Are you fucking serious? You go into the subways and shit, some subways are kept really clean in certain cities and stuff. But you go into certain ones and there's just garbage everywhere. I'm talking about in the streets are filled with it. Like you run over every kind of shit. I mean, you can just write down a fucking list in maybe a week's time of what you ran over, and you probably won't run over the same thing twice. That's how much garbage is out there. You go into people's yards. I'm talking about their front yards, and there is garbage. There's old refrigerators and fucking old wheels and beat up cars and shit. Even on the roads. And people do come by and clean the stuff up, believe it or not. But then you have these assholes that just walk by and create more trash. You know what? The trash thing is so bad, I think I might actually do a separate rant on that, just on experiences with the garbage in Philadelphia alone. Because I have even scrubbed the surface of the garbage that's in Philadelphia. Now, the tourist areas is not that bad, but definitely in the urban areas. I'm about out of time, and I really hope I didn't scare anybody as far as Philadelphia, but that's how it is. And I don't want to lie to you people. I want to let you know what's going on. It's heartbreaking. But you know what? It's my city, and hopefully I'll move soon. It's outlaw2747, the one and only original, signing the frick off.